Hey everyone, welcome back to this course, and we are done with the concepts and now we are getting into models, the different type of models that I have used and the ones that I have tested. And yeah, we are going to get into that. But before getting into that, thanks to FTUK for sponsoring this course and making it accessible to everyone. FTUK is a pro firm that is in the industry from 4 years, so you surely do want to check them out. Now, the first model that we are going to go through is going to be the London Open model. So what you have to do is to wait for the market to make a high and a low between 8 p.m. EST and midnight. And then at 2 a.m. EST, you want to wait for market to take out high or a low. Okay. And if it takes out a low, you want to look for the high to be targeted. If it takes out the high, you want to look for the low to be targeted. So then after that, you would want to see an ITH or ITL formed on the 1 minute chart after the high or low is taken out. Now, if you are going to enter there, you would place your stop loss at the ITH or ITL. If you are short, it's going to be at ITH. If you are long, it's going to be at ITL. And your TP is going to be at the Asian low or Asian high. So Asian low and Asian high is basically the high or low, the highest high and the lowest low that is put in between 8 p.m. and 12 a.m. EST. Now, you do not want to enter after 4 a.m. and also when the market expands in Asia. So if Asia session is explosion, it's like a lot of pips movement in there. You don't want to enter there. You just want to ignore the London session because London session is most likely going to be consolidation if Asia moves big. Now, before moving into further explanation of the model, I want to show you these statistics. So this is basically automated. This strategy was automated by my friend. He automated the strategy and ran this test, and here's how the result came out. So this is like 1 year of data, and if you look into it, the win rate is 52%, and the profit factor, the RR is 2.8R. So if you do the math, you would know, and if you have watched my risk management video, you would know that this is more than enough for anyone to be profitable. So if you do, you can calculate this yourself and you will see how profitable this strategy is. Don't look at the win rate. The win rate doesn't really matter. If the RR is higher, you're going to be profitable with this. And the best part about this is that it is mechanical, so you don't need any bias or any that kind of stuff. So anyone can like trade this. Now here is the schematic, and this is how it's going to look like. So if you're on the 5 minute chart, it's going to look something like this. So the Asian low and the Asian high. And then at 2 a.m. EST, which is the opening of the London session, you will see price either taking out the low or taking out the high, and then the opposite will be met. The opposite low or high will be met. And this is how it looks like on the 1 minute chart. And this is where you want to look for your entry. So if you look into this, assume we are looking for the Asian high to be met because price took out the low at 2 a.m., right? So we would love to see price go to the Asian high. So here is the market structure shift, as you can see. And then take a look at this. What is this right here? This is an intermediate term low. By the way, if you're not understanding what an intermediate term low is, you want to go back to my previous lessons and you want to check out the entire course. Link will be given in description. And here's the ITL. And you would want to enter here or any of the 3 entry patterns that I gave you in the previous video and have your stop loss here and target here. Now make sure you are targeting at least 2 hours. So if market is not offering you 2 hours, then you don't want to enter because it's simply not worth the risk. And here are a couple of examples. So Asian high is taken out, the Asian low is here. This is the London Open. You see price went up. First it took out the Asian high. Market structure shift is made, right? And then if you look into this, this is an ITH and you can see price broke this low. And this would be your entry. You are going to have your stop loss at the ITH and your target is going to be the Asian low. And here's another example here. And take a look at this one here. So we have first a market structure shift, but if you look into it, you don't have an ITH or an ITL yet. So we are not going to enter here. Then see what happens afterwards. Price goes up. Here's your anticipated intermediate term low. Why is that an intermediate term low? Because it takes out the previous short term low and then moves up. So this would have been your entry here. You would have your stop loss right here. And this would be your target. So thank you so much for watching this video and make sure to like and subscribe and see you in the next one. Goodbye.